Fuck, you're old.
Bring it on, One-Eyed Willie.
Hello there. Welcome back. I'm glad you could join me today.
Take a picture with you real quick. My wife doesn't believe you exist.
Well, hello, all you Idahoans. How's everybody doing today? You might notice my bike is a lot quieter. I got a muffler back. I've got a bike coming up on me. I got a muffler back on my bike. Trying to get used to it without the noise, which I'm hating right now, but I'll get used to it. Crazy people. Holiday weekend, I'm gonna brave McCall. I was gonna do a, yeah, bye. Was gonna do a little shout out to a fellow motoblogger. He does ground videos. He has a cool mini Jeep. This thing is cool as hell. Beefing it up and riding, just getting into it. But he's starting off really good. It's Little Grumlin. Super nice guy down in Boise, Napa area. And then there's another guy I don't think I've mentioned that's also Idaho motovlogger. He does mostly out in the single track and cruising, Road Racer. And I'll try to get a link to both of them in a description if I remember. Oh, I am sore as hookah. Been doing a lot of workage around the properties. There we go. Nice little cruise going down the road, don't you know? Missed a couple rides down. Nice guy. Cruise control. Missed a couple rides going down Boise area. Just could not make it back down there. Oh, nice bite. Whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's 55 here, you guys. It's 50 motherfucking 5 right here. No cussing. Had an interesting, was it yesterday? Neighbor is trying to build a couple buildings and has a construction crew came in and they had a semi with a very long trailer trying to make a 90-degree driveway and ended up going off one side, got the cab totally stuck in the ditch, buried the landing gear for the trailer. So I ended up helping them for about 2 hours. I cut down a tree for them and they finally got a big dump truck that came by and that works with them. They help them pull the whole thing out, but they had to unload the whole trailer. So I had them just put it in my driveway until they got it done. He was really thankful. I'm like, dude, you're in McCall. Everybody helps everybody up here, at least locals. Nice set of guys. He's like, dude, what beer do you drink? I think my daughter's ferret got in my helmet again. That ferret loves my helmet, and now my helmet smells like ferret. I'm pretty sure she got into it again. See how many locals are in town. Probably not a whole bunch. If it gets busy, usually we hide. One good thing is I put the muffler back on, rebalanced my bike a little bit more. Oh! Yeah, he was not happy. He was not a happy camper. Oh! Big truck. Watch him, I'm gonna like bump my camera again. I did that last time. I did the dab hard enough to move the camera over So it wasn't pointing forward anymore. I'm hoping it's still staying forward. If it's not, I'll just cut it out. Oh, big town of McCall. It's been busier than heck up here, I'm telling you. We got a lot of people talking on Facebook. It seems like everybody's going through depression right now. A lot of the younger kids seem like they're dealing with it. Which, you know, it's one of those things. Depression is point of view, for sure. See if I can get it going about 28, 30, right around there, 24, 25, something. And still balance this thing. Oh, motorcycles! Motorcycles are in town! They go, oh, the cruisers, don't you know? This man. Yeah, you should, man. Sometimes it gets hard to balance when it's going slow, especially with these new tires. There's more of a, they're more roundy, pointy than my old tires. My old tires were really easy to balance slow. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, good song. Can I turn it up a little bit? There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. At least you could probably take a left. That's when we did a big ride on Sunday, last Sunday or something like that. One of the guys ended up being from McCall. It was on. I was like, "Hey, dude!" So we were laughing about. It's a local joke. In the middle of summer when it's busy, yet you don't take a left, because you'll literally sit in town for like 10-15 minutes waiting to take a left. I almost forgot which way I was going on that dab. McCall superheroes in town. Nobody pull on me! You sons of bitches! Ooh, the bell tolls. It's still off weight just a little bit, but not bad. Off balance, I should say. Ooh, taking a corner. Taking a corner, taking a corner, taking a corner, taking a corner, taking a corner. Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Stop looking at me! Little bumps. So anyway, I was talking about a lot of people dealing with depression and stuff on the forums or in the Facebook chats. Like I said, especially a lot of younger ones. Which, you know, I think everybody's dealt with that to some degree. And, you know, it's hard to give, you know, good advice without it sounding like, you know, get over it, move on. Or, God, another fucking... Okay, fires are down. Or sounding, you know, like just gay. But, you know, the guys that watching this video, if you're one of those guys that have been dealing with that, one of my biggest hints that's helped me several times... Oh, is if you get too caught up of what has been or what will, you know, especially the drum and, you know, oh my God, this year is gonna be terrible. The next 6 months is gonna be horrible. You know, somebody's not here anymore. You know, several deaths, family members, and all kind of stuff. I know people are going through. If you drill too much on that, you ruin your here and now. And if you think about it, we ain't here very long. It's a difference about reminding there's a blanket in the road. Remembering those who passed, and even being sad at times. But if you really think about it, if those people are here and you are ruining your days on, oh my God, especially, the fathers and the brothers and stuff that have passed this last year, there's been a lot of them in the groups, they would slap the crap out of you and go, would you live your life? Be happy. Do what makes you happy. Live for now. And that's one thing that I had to figure out with my disability when I got hurt. I guess it's a good time to talk about that. Most of you guys, well, some of you do. The reason why they call me Sparky is because I was electrocuted. Most of you guys know I was a cop for a while. And then when my PD shut down, we moved, had to buy a house, or we didn't have to, but we bought a house. Right as I started college. And so I left college and got the first job I could find to pay for my family, take care of the bills first. And so I became a neon electrician, a sign electrician. And I only got to work for the company, I don't know, a couple months maybe, 6 weeks. And I was in a sign, and the guy that was supposed to be helping me was not supposed to do anything until, somebody's fly fishing. Wasn't supposed to do anything until I got the shit disconnected in the actual sign, which was only about 1.5 feet wide. And at that point, I was about 210 pounds, just a farm kid. So I squeezed my ass in there, which meant my ass was on 3 different positive electrodes from 3 different transformers. And my buddy decided to work on the switch and turn it on, and didn't realize he was electrocuting me, and I melted down 3 9,000 volt AC transformers and lived to tell about it. It was a life-altering thing for sure. I got a lot of odd things. Oh, it's 25 through here. A lot of odd things that happened after that, resulting in it. And one of them is I got a lot of nerve damage, which means nerve pain. And it actually screwed my balance because it went up. They think it went up my spinal cord thing into the base of my brain. And anyways, messed up my balance. So for, 6 years, I couldn't ride a motorcycle, which some of you guys don't know. I had to retrain my body on a tow goat, and then a enduro, and then a Ninja, and now I got this bike. It's taken me about 2 years to get to where I can ride a bike again. I'm still off balance sometimes, but yeah, it's been a hard road. This is the first year that I have not used a cane to walk because of my balance issues. I tend to look like I'm drunk half the time when I'm walking. And so I had to use a cane just so I wouldn't stumble around. But, you sitting in your sofa and cry about it all day long, going from a adrenaline junkie cop, outdoorsman, and then told you can't do outdoor stuff anymore because you'll fall down a mountainside. And I said, screw it. I kept on doing it. And yes, I did fall down a mountainside, and I screwed up both knees, my shoulders, doing it. But I kept doing it because I wasn't going to take no for an answer. And one of the biggest hurdles that really messed with my head for a very long time is if you ever watched the movie 50 First Dates, that's me. And that's the reason why we moved to McCall, because it messed up with my ability to take short-term memory and move it to long-term memory. So normally, when I first got hurt, it was just under a day. It was just under a day I could remember, and then I would forget it. I remember everything before the accident, just nothing after. And now I'm about a day and a half to almost 2 days. I'm getting, the more quieter I live my life, the better it gets. But it's, people talk about this, having depression, and I'm telling you, you get to a point where all of a sudden you're 30 years old and you got nerve damage, so your bowel systems out of the blue will start acting like you're 95. And then you can't remember Christmases with your kids, their birthdays, your anniversaries, all the special moments of your life that you have with your family. That's a hard one. Now, one part I remember, there's one clause to my memory, and I'll tell you here in a second. I remember looking at my kids and trying to remember their names. And it took me over a minute just to remember their damn names. And I broke down and started crying. And I told my wife, I was like, if I get to the point where I don't know you guys, throw me in a nursing home because it won't matter. It's like, I won't remember anyways. And my wife was like, no, we're going to make it through this. And we're going to be with you, the whole way. And that comes to the other part of why my thing is Live for Now is the only thing I remember since 2006. I found out after a doctor explained it to us, your memory actually stores memory in different ways. If you have high emotions, it stores it differently. And so I do have one or two memories that are really good, because it was like high, just super, emotional, breakdown, cry kind of thing. And every time I've gotten rip-roaring pissed, I don't even have to get like, I'm going to kill somebody pissed. I just have to get like really mad, and it sinks in. Now, what makes it hard if you're married, think about how many times your wife and you or your significant other got in a fight. I'm working this year's 19 years with my wife, and she has to remind me when we get in arguments. It's like, hon, this doesn't happen every day. We haven't had an argument in like 4 months. And I'm like, oh shit, because in my mind, that's all we do. So I have to constantly remind myself, my marriage is better than what I think it is. Which, depression-wise, that can mess with you. It's like, am I that much of an asshole? I get in fights with my wife all the time? That I'm always yelling at my kids or whatever. So when I say perspective, I have a unique view at perspective in living for now. When I do stuff with my family, I do it for their memories, not mine. Because I won't remember it, and they will. So I think, and I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but depression is you get almost self-centered where you're looking at everything, how it only affects you. And if you can get out of that and start actually living for the now and for other people as well and how they view everything, you can still get depressed, but it's harder. It's a lot harder. For sure. I know that's probably a really long speech, but, there's been a lot of people talking about it, depression and stuff. And it's just, if it helps somebody, realizing how I deal and what I've gone through, and, hope it does. And also, it's like, I remember one time I was down on myself and I felt like an asshole because the guy I was talking with, who also dealt with depression off and on, was a pretty large guy in our community, but he happened to be paralyzed from the neck down. And he was an artist, so he had to figure out how to be an artist without moving his hands. And all of a sudden I realized who I was bitching to. And I was like, oh my God, how big an asshole am I? And the woe is me, and I deal with such hard. This dude has to have somebody wipe his butt. It's just like, wow. It made me feel like crap. It really, really did. And, thinking about stuff like that, I think it makes you kind of go, how self-centered am I if I'm worried about, this little thing when people can't walk and they're smiling and going about their business, Anyway, if any of you guys need to talk, hit me up, Oh, son of a... I know it's a hard thing to go through. And, you know, it's real. Anywho... Another thing I was gonna say! Oh my god! Oh, that's a pretty view right there. You might notice I changed a banner on my Facebook page. I'm trying to do it on YouTube, but the YouTube one is being a total dick. That I got a banner for Writers Without Borders. Yes, our group is now going. It is official, and we got, I think we're waiting for one paperwork to get back from the government, but we're legit now. Oh no, I think it did come back. So yeah, we're totally legit now. So the group that I'm talking about, Writers Without Borders, number one, great group of guys. I met some really good friends in that thing now. And brothers from another mother. And they do the same thing I do. They find people that need help. They find kids that need help. And they help them. Whether it's just going and, you know, going to a birthday party with some kids that have been really, really down, had a bad year. Or, you know, at an event where... Oh, shut up, I'm doing speed limit. Where there might be, you know, a special needs kid that doesn't want to, like, get involved because he's, you know, doesn't feel like he can, and helping that or whatever. We, or they, as in we, and we do the same thing. I do stuff on the side too, but, you know, just freelancing to help when I can, dressed up as an idiot. But these guys are really great guys. If you're interested in actually helping people, communities of Idaho, you want to get involved, I'll throw a link in my Facebook thing or on the bottom of this video. And it doesn't cost anything to join. If you can go to one of the events, whether it be a free fundraiser or an event for a kid, great. If you can't, we understand, you know. It's just, I think it's kind of like networking, just getting Idaho community together to realize, hey, we can make a difference for the people of Idaho, you know. And that's what we're all about. So even if you don't want to get on their Facebook page, watch my page. I'll be linking most of the stuff we're doing with them on my page too, so you always can find it for rides and goofy stuff. Kids yelling Deadpool. And that's one of the things, you guys that are getting down, especially, you know, into summer and looking at winter and all that kind of crap, get in a group that actually helps people. It'll help your frame of mind so you're not, you know, having your mind destroy itself thinking about bad shit. It does help. Best way to help yourself is help others. What are you doing? You're walking. That's silly. That's crazy talk. Oh, this might be a long video. Maybe I'll have to break this up in two. Here, I'll just make a really one humongous long one. It'll be 45 hours long. Okay, it won't be that long. But still, you know what I'm saying. Ooh. That was me making that noise, by the way. I think it's up here. I have to turn to the right. Are they walking? Are they tourists walking to the beach? Yep, I'm like Fine Wandel. You never know where I'm gonna be. I might be on the back roads. I might be on the highway. I might even be going down to the beach. You just never know. You never know with me. Oh, there's a market. Oh, the farmer's market. I forgot about that. What are you all doing? What are you all doing? Are you doing the thingy? Are you doing the fur thing? Is that what you're doing? Okay. Yeah, you back up in there. You back up straight. Don't be silly. Urch, urch. All the kids are out swimming. A lot of people at the lake. And the puppy dogs. Lots of puppy dogs. Everybody having a good old time. And it's Idaho. So at least 60% of those people are carrying a firearm. And that's why they're safe. Just saying. Just saying. I know 2 guys that carry a inside 380 stainless steel just for when they're swimming. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. Do. Can I still have my blanket going? That's kind of dumb. Why is that? Why is the world dancing with devils? Because they like to dance? We could go. Come on, we could go. We could go. You gonna let me go? Thank you. Gotta dance on the bike, oh, gotta dance on the bike. You're not going fast enough. I got to take up my speedometer controlling device. He ran on my 6, so I gotta quit dancing. Stroke man. Ducati! Peflin? What's his plate say? Peflin or something like that? I think I passed him on the way here. Now when you're dancing like this, you really got to keep your eyes out. Oh, we got a biker! Poof! On the corner even. Yes, that's what we do. That's what we do, Deadpool folks. Deadpool folks. I was gonna say Deadpool, and then I kinda got all that stuff in my head. And I don't like to take swerves like this because these Road 5 tires are great. I do like them, but they kind of feel weird on corners. If you get over to the softer rubber, it gives you kind of a weird wobble. I'm not used to them. Down. Do chipmunk. Well, I hope this wasn't too boring. I know we talked about depression for a while and kind of about my thing. But that's one thing to remember, guys, because I've had a couple people, I was like, oh, have we met? And they're like, dude, I met you like several times. Honestly, guys, I'm not being a dick. I just physically cannot remember anything, the past couple days. It takes me a long time to actually remember people. And I usually have to put photos of them on, so I see them every day. And then after about a month, I'll start recognizing their faces. I'm still bad with names, but at least I'll recognize you. So for the group of guys that I've met, I just like to ask, be patient with me. I promise I'm not an asshole. Well, I am an asshole, but I'm not an asshole to people that are nice to me and I like. I just have an issue. So I'm gonna finish going down this little pass, just nice and breezy for the wheezy. And I will catch all you Idahoans later. Peace out. I went over the yellow line on that one. I wasn't watching. Such a dumbass. It's over. Go home. I love that. Whoa, a tracker bako. Hooga! I do. What you gotta do? Might as well go down here and have a Coke or something. Sure. I do a lot of work with kids and stuff, so. There you go. If you're anybody that likes really stupid videos, I'm on Facebook and on there.
It's over. Go home.